Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Baldur's Gate 3, where Gale and his clerical crew, and one random muscle boy, have successfully bested the Cloister of Shar, and now we face the Mirror of Loss, and a chat with Shaz.
My parents. I saw them. Spoke to them. And let them go. It's more than I can take in just now. Give me a night to try and get my head together.
We can do that. We can give you some time off in today's episode. But we also want to investigate this here Mirror of Loss. Wonderful. So we now have 20 wisdom. And all the others, the stolen vigour will wear off. We might also just be able to straight up remove it from ourselves. There we go. Take that, Shar. But we've gained a permanent 2 wisdom. Shadowheart can't use the mirror. She's not allowed. There will be no bonus for Lae'zel in this playthrough then. You only get one shot at this, really, you see. Astarian's not getting the bonus. I could have come back with more inspirations.
Your prayers fade away into the...
But I'm not that bothered. No bonus for Will. Let's see if Karlach can do better than most of the team. Oh, it's promising. Hey! And there we go, we've got it straight away.
Nothing. There is experience.
Wonderful. Enough rambling and inaccuracies. We've got more work to do today. Some of the crew are missing a few spell slots. We may as well rest. What's the harm? Who wants to speak to us? Is it just Mizora? Fine, I suppose we'll chat to you. We've been ignoring you for ages.
Come for a chat?
You're the one who had the exclamation mark above your head. Also, why is Will just in his scuddies? And why are you sticking around if Will's not your warlock anymore?
The Absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise. And you're the best hope I've got at payback. No one crosses the Hell's Children without getting scorched.
That's literally all we had to say to get rid of her exclamation mark. Jolly good. Don't get why most of the crew's in their underwear though.
Doesn't look like anyone's been here in a while. Perhaps people lost faith. Or forgot about it. I wanted to come here. To see if I felt anything that I hadn't done before. Now that I know what I know. Now that I know who I am.
Do you feel anything?
Loss. Actual loss, not Shar's oblivion. I had my family. For too short a moment. Now they're gone. By my hand.
They're not truly gone. You saw the moon motes.
I remember. But they can't comfort me. They can't give me advice. They can't tell me what I was like as a little girl.
It's okay. Come here. What's next?
We carry on. It's all we can do. I'll follow in a while. But I think I want to stay here a little longer, firstly. This place isn't familiar, but it's peaceful.
Very well. I'm not actually sure where we are and how we got here. I assume it's still Shadowheart going forwards rather than Jennifer.
Shadowheart. She's as much a part of who I am as Jennifer. Can't just forget her. It's not what I do anymore. Besides, Shadowheart still suits me. Even better than before, perhaps. You can't cast a shadow without some light.
That all does make sense, I suppose. Now Mizora wants to chat again. Maybe we just want rid of you. Now.
I'm afraid that's not an option. I'm quite stubborn, you see. Take a swing or a stab if you want, but I'll just slip away for a breather. One of the perks of being a half-devil, of course.
Fine. Whatevs. We've got business to attend to. All sorts of troublemakers gathered over here, it seems. Can't be having that.
Evil comes in many forms. This man has tried to divide us with his lies, but no more.
So, what have we got?
Today, we
A line of alcohol. Leading up to... Is that Volo? It is. It's our friend Volo. What are you doing to him, you horrible people? So, seems like with that torch, it seems fairly obvious what this man's got planned.
man behind the corruption. Witness the feeble.
Now, does anybody
form of
have...
our deceiver. Witness
Oh, we've got a spare spell slot. Why have we got a spare spell slot? I mean, that's convenient.
yet. Today, Volotham Gadam becomes an example
Create water.
of what this city does to liars.
Get wrecked, fools. Well, get wet. But that was enough for them to take offence. So that's good enough for me. It's rumbling time. I mean, those two are wet as well, aren't they? So Karlach might want to get involved. I don't like this man being up top here. Gale's still got the most basic sort of everyday cleric moveset of anybody. So let's just try a guiding bolt.
Outflank, outsmart.
And then let's sort of threaten him a bit. If we can. Or maybe we push him. Getting him off the high ground would have been nice, but threatening him's fine. Oh, shit! Someone's thrown a torch. Poor Volo is still in trouble. Well, we can't have that. Nice, get wrecked. So, Karlach. I think we can afford to spare a Core Lightning here. These two are wet, so they'll take extra damage. Like so. The electrocution pushed you off there. That's cool. Unfortunately, it does look as though Volo's still in trouble, despite my best efforts. We can fly with Lae'zel. How far can she fly, though, is the question. Quite far. So we can definitely make our way towards our friend. Ah, fly was the bonus action, of course. Now, Will, what's going on with you, eh? Not much? That bugger's going down soon enough.
This would be fascinating.
Now, will we use an opportunity attack if we fly on Gale? No. Oh yeah, we will. Nice try. Whee! It's time for another water, I think. Is that going to save the day? Smoke powder barrels are wet. The rail car is no longer burning. I think we may have saved Volo with that. Now, Karlach, you can continue to call down lightning on folks. Just regular. Should be fine. We don't necessarily need to get too disruptive with it. Now, Lae'zel, we flew you over here to save Volo, but given as that's not necessary right now, just murk that dude instead. Do you want to spend a War Priest charge on the other one? Nah, it's fine. And Will. Got Nobster. We've got this goon who's quite healthy. Nice. Good damage to Nobster. Yeah, we'll save you, Volley. I suppose we can finish saving Volley. We've done most of the work. There we go, lad. Suppose I could just shoot him if they're that desperate to take him out, but... maybe they won't think of that. I should probably deal with this bugger. We'll take an opportunity attack. Are we that worried about getting hit? We don't want to use up all our spell slots here. Piss. I saw the red line, I clicked anyway, despite knowing that they were not going to get pushed into the water. Arse biscuits. That's another hit for Will. Follow fleas. That's great. Yep. That's fine. Whatever. Oh no, you're trying to shove. Cheeky prick. Nice. Get cold. Nob's just going to do his thing, which isn't all that much. Now, who needs the beating the most? Probably Nobster. They're getting there. I guess we'll just kill you instead of pushing you into the water.
My path be true.
I keep forgetting I've got Booming Blade on Lae'zel. An absolute knob. Here we go, Booming Blade. Blam. Some real damage. Got 5 War Priest charges, but they only would charge on long uns, so we'll save those. Good. Yeah, you stay there, Volo. You swing at Lae'zel again. That's fine, she can take it. And then Gale should be able to wrap up this job. Wonderful. We've got Tadpole. That's most of the buggers looted, so we don't need Tadpole. Lae'zel doesn't want any more than necessary. The other two are hesitating, so I guess we'll hold on to it for now. Friend Volo.
The secrets I would have taken to my gods. I really thought I was done for. I suppose thanks are in order. Again, what's an heroic story without a little risking of one's neck, eh? And you know what they say, the bigger the story, the more people want to kill you for it.
Do they say that?
I'll tell you all about it. But not here. Too many eyes, ears, and weapons about.
Weapons.
Meet me at your camp.
Wonderful. Cheers, Volo. We'll see you back at the elf song. Now, I want to take a stroll down this way.
Oh, Wave Mother, Queen of the Depths, hear me. Please carry Holly to her final rest in the deep wilds. Please. Sorry, are you here for Wave Servant Holly's funeral? Oh, it's already started. They're just inside.
Am I interrupting?
No. All are welcome to come and celebrate the life of the fallen Wave Servant. May the Wave Mother smile on you as she did Holly.
Sounds good to me. We know a thing or two about funerary rites, being a cleric. So maybe we'll go and chat with Alandra, who is probably also a cleric.
Rejoice, sisters, for Umberlee has blessed her humble daughter with a pure death. Her lips blue with her kiss, her lungs full of her quenching word. Umberlee's mercy saved her from a slow, sinking death in the beast's shadow. How dare this beast sully the safety of Grey Harbor? We will find its master and send him struggling into the Bitch Queen's embrace. Not a sweet sleep like Holly's, but a suffocating flood of fruitless garths and bursting flesh. You, supplicant, what tribute do you bring to honor the Wave Mother's fallen daughter?
Alan Shaw, the Weave Mistress, watches over her soul.
The other gods do not look kindly on the Bitch Queen, but she looks kindly upon your prayers, priest.
Who's the deceased?
Holly, one of Umberlee's beloved wave servants. Blessed Umberlee saw fit to spare her an ignoble death. But her passing was not as the Wave Mother intended. It was a beast who took her life, an unnatural one whose very existence is an affront to Umberlee. A wretched metal monstrosity hewn by hubris. A rusting pollutant that bleeds black blood into Umberlee's pristine waters.
I'm good at slaying beasts. Maybe I could help.
The Queen of the Depths is generous to those who serve her, and her favor is far less deadly than her wrath. Find the master of this poisonous beast and slay him. Then one of her most precious gifts shall be yours.
This precious gift isn't drowning, is it?
That privilege is not yours to earn.
Very well. Where can we find the beast's master?
The beast struck Holly while she was swimming in Grey Harbor. She was found by some fishermen. We haven't found its lair as yet. Perhaps you can find where the beast takes its slumber and skewer it before it wakes.
All right, we'll see what we can do.
Salt kiss your brow. We await your return and the Beastmaster's demise. Glorious.
Wonderful. So we've got a mission. To find and slay some sort of beast. The fisherman might know more about this. That seems like a sensible place to begin. There's a fisherman. You can tell because he's poking around at a pile of fish.
This catch is spoiled. You'll have to wait for the next boat.
What might have spoiled it? Oh,
Maybe it's my nets. I'll give them a clean too.
okay, we're saying something about how do fish get dirty. How much gold have we got about our person? I guess I've thrown it all into the chest back at base. We've got 2,000 on Lae'zel.
The crew and I are risking our lives.
I hate sending Lee packing the girls off without me. But if that smuggler can get them to Waterdeep and away from the Absolute...
A people smuggler.
This is life and death for me too, mate. You only get as many berths on my sloop as you can pay for. If I allow any freeloaders, my own crew will scrag me.
I could pay for the extra person to join.
Pleasure doing business with you, sir. Frankly, I did hate to see the family split up like that.
Wonderful. Let's get them all safely to Waterdeep. It's lovely at this time of year, probably. Now, what are you scrubbing?
Hells, it's everywhere still. I don't suppose you've got any experience getting oil out of sealed wood.
Have you tried vinegar?
I don't really have any to spare. Maybe if I tried pissing on it. Now, did you want something, or do you just have an interest in fishing vessels?
Looking into the death of a wave servant. Do you know anything?
Oh, sure. In fact, we fished her out of the water. Me and Flea here were out on the water casting our nets, expecting to find the usual crop of halibut. Then, all of a sudden, my net starts dragging, and there's a bloody wave servant all twisted up in it. We took her back to the docks to try and help her, but she was already dead.
What happened to her body?
The other wave servants came to get it. Her. Sorry. They took her back to the temple. You can hear the bloody caterwauling from here.
See anything else unusual?
We both saw some sort of wake moving towards the docks when we picked her up. But there weren't any other boats around. Maybe it was something big moving underwater. I don't know. It was weird, whatever it was. Kinda looked like it might have been heading towards that building across the channel, actually.
Is your boat alright?
The boat's fine, but the nets are in tatters. Need to deal with all this oil before we can fix them, though.
Why are there so many dead fish floating in the harbour?
Buggered if I know. Might be something to do with all that oil in the water. It's too bad we can't sell them. Bloody waste, if you ask me.
Yeah, oil in the water might be the answer. So, that place across the channel.
Whoa, whoa, mate.
Oh.
This is the last place you need to be. Clear off, yeah?
Just passing through, friend. Why can't I be here?
2 words. Guild business. Only an idiot gets between them and their shipments.
I'm actually with the guild. I'm here to pick up the shipment. It's not strictly true.
Why didn't you lead with that? I trust you're gonna balance the books too, yeah?
You got everything we ordered?
Oh yeah. Weapons, drugs, bit of fire wine. You know, the usuals.
Go on then, here's $1,000.
Pleasure
only
as
money.
always. Better clear it out before the fish get here. You know how they are.
Wonderful. So we've now got passage in this direction. And I guess we've got access to all these crates and whatnot. It's not $1,000 worth of stuff. But that's fine. Here we are at this suspicious building. With locked doors.
Blood. Oil? What would leave such a trail?
I'll have a quick poke. It's a tricky little roll, but we're fine. And now it's a rumbling. We've got a bunch of warg. 5 of them. That one's in level 2 though, so doesn't really count as a target, I don't think. Karlach, what do you want to do? Level 2, level 2, level 2. Yeah, none of them are up so much. Can we ping that one back there? We can. I guess we'll shield, just because we got like 4 of them hitting us. Now, Lae'zel's probably the next one who wants to come in. And we will use 2 attacks with it. We can use up one of our priest charges. It's a Gale. Just a bit of Sacred Flame on any of them, really. You should cull the bugger. Karlach, do you want to just smack one of them? Or do you want a Sacred Flame? Street's 24 damage. Of course, it's nearly but not quite enough. 21 damage? How the hell did you do 21 damage, you little shit? Frig. Bonk. Another 15 damage. Honestly, why are these level 2s hitting so hard? It's distressing. But down they go.
Something over there.
There's a hatch. Leading to a basement.
That'll have to do.
Leading to a detention block. So, prisoners were stored in here at some point. And then a subaquatic dock. Ooh. A submarine. That would explain pretty much everything. Oh, and there's a guy. Red Hammer the Deviser. Did you make the submarine?
Oi! What's this? You ain't supposed to be down here, mate.
You spot a curious metal contraption in the water. A submersible.
You killed one of the Umberlee servants. Now they want you dead.
Oh, yeah? And are you here to make good on that?
I just want to know what happens in this port.
Nothing without Lord Gortash's go-ahead. I transport whoever he needs taken to the Iron Throne. It's an underwater prison, most secure in the realms. Lord Gortash keeps some Gondians there. Collateral to keep those working in the Steelwatch Foundry under control.
Older Ravengard is here. He must be.
If he is, that's Lord Gortash's business. I don't ask questions.
Tell you what then. Take me to the Iron Throne, and I will protect you from Umberlee's servants.
Bloody mermaids. I'll take you in, but look, there's some bad shit going down in there. You don't want to get involved. Neither did I, but it was them or me. I'll get Cat warmed up. Get in when you're ready.
Wonderful. So it's time for the Iron Throne segment. I haven't done this in many a year, so we'll see how it goes with 4 clerics.
Aren't you the intrepid little adventurer, digging and diving where you don't belong?
Cut the crap, Gortash. I go where I choose, and I'm curious about what's down here.
Ha! Are you now? Set foot within the Iron Throne and you will die, as will all of the hostages inside.
How many people are trapped within? How many lives will be lost?
On our watch? None. Probably. Asterisk.
That was a mistake. When the corpses start to wash up on the shore, remember, you could have prevented all of this.
How am I supposed to remember that if I'm one of the corpses that's washed up on the shore? Oh, I guess he's blown it up before we even get there. Well, now we've got to go in. We've got to save those people that we doomed. So here we are. And now here we really are.
A cold, suckering wetness grasps at your mind. A voice, familiar to you from the Underdark, wraps itself around your brain.
You must act with haste. Duke Ravengard is held within these walls. He must be extracted.
Amalium, is that you?
Normally I would find your people's lust for pleasantries amusing. Unfortunately, we have no time. There are many hostages here. Duke Ravengard chief among them. He needs your help.
Tell me what to do.
Duke Ravengard is held in the security wing. Be careful. There are many hazards. This structure is collapsing. Act with speed. Act with efficiency. Good luck.
And it is
Destroy them, and
on.
quickly. We need to find my father.
So, we got a ladder that leads down. We've also completed Consider Gortash's bargain. Can't see it in the quest log, but basically we've completed it because Gortash is no longer willing to bargain with us. But that's fine. Down the ladder we go. Now it's all kicking off down here. We've got multiple different directions and 6 turns for everyone to escape. So, who's down there? Some bugger. Oh, there's Duke Ravengard. Okay, and some Gondians. We go this way. We find another passage that leads further down. That might lead to somewhere. That way's got a bunch of hostages. So we'll have to go down there. And that way might have some more hostages. Okay. So there's like 3 ways we might want to go. We want to get to that room over there. And we definitely want someone to go and get Duke Ravengard, so that's probably Will. But what are we doing here? We've got an enemy. And we've got Gondians in the vicinity as well. It's only level 6. So Duke Ravengard is to the east. To the west, we're heading over towards that bit. Karlach, do you want to use... Do you want to bring out the big guns? Do you want to use like a top level lightning bolt? Blam. And that also hit the lever there, so that has freed some Gondian friends. There's some trapped in there as well. So there's only a few in this first room, and we are going west with Karlach, I think. We're going to go down here and we're going to try and free everyone in this bit with Karlach.
Hey! Get me out of here! The lever!
Yeah, I've done it. Now, Gale. There's people to the south, right? And there's Amalium to the south. So maybe we don't need to go up to that corner there. But Karlach's going west. She is going to find that possibly that path is blocked, so we will need to go south to get to Amalium. So maybe Gale goes south. But maybe he also takes a pot shot at that lever.
Free the others. I'm too weak.
Where's all these bubbling emergencies? They're all over there. Okay. So yeah, Gale's going to go south, I think. He should be able to hold his own. And he can fly, which is nice. Will's definitely going east to save the Duke. And we're going to give him some Spirit Guardians as well. Do we want to send Lae'zel with Will? Gale can probably handle south by himself. Karlach can probably handle west by herself. Will can actually fly further because he used his tempestuous magic. So that's nice.
Please, the lever!
So Lae'zel, come on down. Go with Will. Ping that champion. Ping it again. Good. Now, the ones that we freed are going to try and get up the ladder, and their shitty AI might just get in the way and ruin everything. But no, that one's okay. This one's dashed to safety. Good. Obelia Tubin. Now here's Flamsy Thornwist. What great names they've got. And now the bubbling emergencies are in fact bubbling up. Gale. You are going to have a bunch of buggers in your way. But that's fine. We're going to use a high level Spirit Guardians to help you out. And that will allow you to fly a bit further also. Karlach. You are on your own in this direction, aren't you? Are there any foes that we need to worry about? There's one. Well, there was. And once again we can use our extra flight abilities. Now, Will. Your target's in a heap at the moment. Shall we finish it with Lae'zel? Good. She can rush forward. She could also Misty Step if she felt like it. Why not? Hi, friend. So Will, do you just want to dash? Probably. You could also Misty Step though, you've got the ability. And you can rush in, do decent damage to that bugger. Hisk. I was hoping that would connect. So we've got a few different people in this direction that we can try and help. Hopefully, this hunter will just die when its turn begins because it's in a Spirit Guardians and it won't worry about opportunity attacking the people trying to get past it. Now, where are you going? Nowhere in particular. You're going to safety. Amazing. You guys are running into Spirit Guardians. One of whom got cold. I was hoping that would happen. We'll charm you, so you can't really do much else this turn. Okay, they didn't get opportunity to attack. That's fantastic news. And then that other one did get cold when Gale's turn started. So there's a lever over there. Ah, but that one just needs to be straight up helped. Okay. Yeah, you do, friend. Now, that one is probably in trouble. We can fly, but we don't have the movement speed yet. Ah, I should have flown here, because this is probably deep water that's just screwing up our day. That's fine. Next turn, we'll rescue you. Karlach, how is your turn going to go? You can do good damage to that one, and then next turn you can probably hit the lever. I guess it's not a bonus action, is it? Oh no, there we go. Good. There's a bunch more buggers who are probably going to get to safety. Now. Will, do you want to tug this lever and rescue Pops? We probably do, you know. We don't want Mizora getting involved.
She's the one. The one who...
Yeah, she's a pain in the ass is what she is. Would you like some healing? That might help. Now, do we just start to move? There's no one else down this way that needs rescuing, right? I don't want to move too far from Ravengard with Will. But I don't think I need to. That might be allowed. What are you doing? You're trying to net my new friends. You're going to come in and try and deal with Gale. Get Charm just in case you've got a second attack. Get Cold.
Come on!
Yeah, you lot make it up there if you can. Go on, Thindo. Live to fight another day.
Get running, lads. We might be rid of this shithole yet.
Now, Duke. You can definitely get this far. Ah, there she is.
Will, my pet, I was hoping you'd bound along. A bargain's a bargain, and I've come to see it through. Mia Furia. Kneel for me.
What?
Oh, do wipe that frown off your face. This is what you wanted, after all. Now, stand back and enjoy the show.
It's not promising. Okay, so what we didn't see there is a bunch of spiders, I think. A bunch of spiders pops up around Papa. Combustion belly spiderlings. One of them is still there. But most of them are not. So, let's rescue this bugger.
Freedom, finally.
And then let's see how far down this tunnel we can get. I suppose we could Misty Step, couldn't we? Point. We're getting closer to Friend of Malion. So that's great. And yeah, we're at movement speed pretty much. That's probably fine. We could throw a grenade, but I don't think we need to. So Karlach, you really need to get these last few people out, otherwise we're going to run out of time. Ping. Right. There is not much time, folks. You lot get to safety. We will try and do the same, I suppose, at this point. Now, Will. You've dealt with most of these spiders quite well. That one, though, is apparently saved against your sterling efforts to deal with it. There we go. Down it goes. I think that's the main threat that Mizora is going to offer. He's kneeling for a turn. Maybe I should have helped him? Yeah, cannot move. Anything like that. Must spend half its movement speed. So it's prone and unconscious. Lae'zel. Can you help him? Probably not, because you can't even reach the bugger this turn. I guess we'll just have to hope he has enough movement speed to get out. Because we need to start making the shuffle back to base. Hopefully we're not in anyone's way there. Yeah, don't throw a net at the bugger who I'm trying to rescue, you shit. I guess there's no one else in line, so what else are you going to do? So that's Deedle, saved, I think. Go on, Thindo. Nice, he's made it all the way up the ladder. That's a good dashing. I'm worried about some of these folks down this end. I don't know if they got time. Now, the Duke is up and running. Literally running. We'll see if any more spiders show up, but I don't think they will.
Get away from these fish freaks!
Yep. Go on, lass.
A chance! Quick, let's get out of here.
So it's going alright. Folks are escaping. More of these buggers are bubbling up in this direction.
You must return there. Now. It's the only way we'll survive this.
Nonsense. We need to rescue you, friend. Let us fly. Whee. That's Amalium's door open. We do still have a dash. So let's use that as well. Clock's ticking. I guess we could have flown again. There's no limit on it, is there? Oh well. Karlach, do you want to pop this boy? It's him out of the picture. And it'd be nice if you can run at least a little way back to base. And then maybe fly a bit further. Yeah, sorcerers are great. So I don't know if anyone else is going to follow. So I guess we'll just dash with Will. This lot might go after her. Yeah. Dang. So we couldn't save everyone. Just because she was just going to get wrecked by those buggers, unfortunately. If we keep Lae'zel here as a decoy, no one else should get killed. One would hope. So Thindo will live on. This lot will dash. Up. Are you all going to go up? Is your AI smart enough? Seems like it is. Duke, we need you to save yourself. He's getting close.
We're nearly there. We can make it.
There's one more turn left after this. God knows how you're supposed to save everyone on honor mode. Amalium, are you well? Right, and so Amalium is now part of our crew. He has got an ability, I believe. Teleport to submersible. So when we get to his turn, we'll be re. Karlach, I don't know if you can make it. Hopefully you can. This is the last round, so if you don't make it, that'd be sad. No, she's kind of in the way. No, Karlach has made it. Good. Will, we're just going to have to rely on the fact that your dad's going to follow. Now, these buggers are going to shoot Lae'zel as planned. That's great. Or at least a couple of them are. I hope the rest don't shoot the Duke. What did I say? Stop shooting the Duke. Because Lae'zel can't really stop any more of you from doing their thing. Duke might have to just tank attacks from 4 of the buggers. Oh, Ceres is getting hit. Well, she tanked a couple of hits, so that's alright. Those two are dashing, that's also alright. Is the third one also dashing? It looks like it is. Which means old Duke is going to get saved. Wonderful. As for you three, one of you's saved already. She's badly wounded, but she's saved. So I think we've only lost one.
I will aid you as much as I can, but hurry. We have little time.
Blam. Thanks, Amalium. We're all aboard. A few more of those buggers are popping up. They might even survive the explosion of the Iron Throne. Maybe. Karlach was up first, you silly people. Yeah. Friend. Why is Karlach the main character all of a sudden? It's probably fine. Maybe it's because she did make it up first.
Calmness greets you upon exiting the
Oops.
submersible. Unlike the Iron Throne, you remain intact. It seems most of the hostages from the throne share your fate. Duke
Most.
Ravengard approaches you, looking confused.
He's tag-hold, but under my protection now, just like you. His mind is his own again.
Father. Will. Gods, it pains me to look at you. By Baldrin's
Rude.
graces, why have the hells ordained you to save me?
Your tadpole resonates with Ravengard's. The exhausted Grand Duke is a flurry of emotion.
Have a heart. Your son's a hero. We saved lives here today, including your own.
By every last hell, son, are you on my head?
Ravengard's head still aches so powerfully the pain seeps into you. The Absolute may be silenced, but the Duke's parasite still remains.
I know you have questions. Please, go to our camp. You'll be safe there. We'll talk soon enough.
Ravengard answers with silence. He and Will have much to discuss.
Why don't they just telepathy it like everyone else does?
I'll save you! Please, I want to ask you something.
Your world's
One
air.
moment.
I never imagined missing its feeling on my skin. Curious. I owe you a great debt, son child. One I shall repay. When I return to the surface, I will alert my colleagues at the Society. Find me there, and I will offer you what aid I can against this evil.
Nice. Be good to have another mind flayer on our side. Now, Obelia.
I can't thank you enough. I was certain that place was to be my cold, wet tomb. There were so many of us scattered through that place. To save so many it was brilliant. Just brilliant. We were kept hostage to control our families and the Steelwatch Foundry. To keep them building Gortash's death machines. Please. They need to know what happened here. They have no reason to obey Gortash anymore. If they rebel, it'll put a dent in Gortash's steel might.
Awesome. We will help the foundry workers rebel.
Gond smiles on me this day. Thank you.
And we will help the steelworkers rebel next time. Until then, thank you very much for watching, friends. I will see you soon.